Have you ever wondered if the fish on your plate is actually helping or quietly hurting your health? Fish is often praised as the ultimate healthy food. It's light, rich in protein, and full of brain-boosting omega-3s. For many people, especially those over 50, fish seems like a no-brainer when it comes to smart eating. But here's the catch. Not all fish are created equal. Some fish come with hidden risks that become more serious as we age, affecting everything from digestion and joint health to heart and brain function. So in today's video, we're taking a closer look at 6 types of fish that adults over 50 may want to avoid or eat far less often. And don't worry, I'll also give you safer, healthier alternatives for each one, because enjoying your meals should never come with regret. All right, let's get started. Fish number 1, orange roughy. First up is orange roughy. Sounds elegant, right? This deep sea fish is often found on upscale restaurant menus and has a mild, slightly sweet flavor. But what most people don't know is that orange roughy can live up to 150 years, and that's actually the problem. The longer a fish lives, the more time it has to absorb mercury and other heavy metals from the ocean. Orange roughy is one of the most mercury-contaminated fish out there. Why is that a big deal? Because mercury isn't something your body gets rid of easily. It builds up in your tissues over time, especially if you eat fish regularly. And for older adults, that buildup can lead to serious health problems like memory loss, fatigue, numbness, and even neurological disorders. If you're already noticing changes in focus or brain fog, orange roughy might be making things worse. A better option? Go with wild-caught salmon or sardines. They're lower on the food chain, so they accumulate far less mercury and still give you all the omega-3 benefits. Fish number 2, shark. I know shark isn't on most people's weekly grocery list, but if you've ever had it grilled at a seafood spot or in exotic dishes, listen up. Like orange roughy, sharks are long-living predators. That means they eat a lot of smaller fish, and with that, they absorb a ton of toxins from their prey. Mercury, PCBs, and other environmental contaminants concentrate in their flesh. Older adults are especially vulnerable to these toxins. Over time, they can impact your nervous system, your kidneys, and even your hormonal balance. If you have high blood pressure, kidney issues, or cognitive concerns, shark is one to skip. Try this instead, rainbow trout. It's a freshwater fish with low mercury levels and a gentle flavor. Bonus, it's easy to bake, grill, or pan-sear without needing much oil. Fish number 3, farmed catfish. Now, let's talk catfish specifically, farm-raised catfish. This one is widely available and super affordable, but here's the problem. Not all farmed catfish are raised in clean, regulated environments. In many parts of the world, catfish are farmed in overcrowded ponds with murky water and questionable feed, sometimes even including animal waste. The result? Fish that may be exposed to antibiotics, pesticides, and contaminants that don't belong in your body. And if your liver or kidneys are already under stress, those toxins can stick around longer and do more damage. What should you eat instead? Go for halibut. It's firm like marlin, but much cleaner in terms of toxins and easier on your heart. Fish number 4, swordfish. Swordfish is a favorite among seafood lovers. It's meaty, hearty, and holds up well on the grill. But this fish is also on the top of the do not eat list for anyone concerned about mercury exposure. Why? Swordfish are apex predators and live for many years, accumulating dangerous amounts of mercury over time. One serving could contain several times the recommended weekly mercury limit. For people over 50, that's a serious risk. Even if you don't notice immediate symptoms, regular consumption can increase your risk for memory issues, mood swings, and nerve pain. And for anyone with cardiovascular concerns, mercury also stresses the heart. Need a safer swap? Mackerel, specifically Atlantic mackerel, is a fantastic alternative. It's rich in omega-3s, low in mercury, and budget-friendly. Fish number 5, imported pangasius and swai or basa. You might have seen swai or basa in the frozen aisle, often labeled as white fish fillets. They're inexpensive, mild in flavor, and cook quickly. But here's the red flag. Most pangasius is imported from unregulated farms in Southeast Asia. These farms may use antibiotics banned in the U.S., contaminated water, and even chemical preservatives. The fish might look clean on the outside, but you don't always know what's hiding inside. For older adults with weakened immune systems, any exposure to harmful bacteria or chemical residue is risky. If you're dealing with digestive issues or chronic inflammation, this fish can quietly add to the burden. Healthier alternative? Alaskan pollock. It's clean, lean, and sustainably fished. Plus, it's the main fish used in many healthy fish sticks and fillet products. Fish number 6, tilefish. Last but not least, tilefish. You don't see this one as often in the grocery store, but it occasionally pops up in seafood stews or restaurant specials. Tilefish, like swordfish and shark, ranks high in mercury content, but what makes it especially problematic is that many people don't realize just how toxic it can be. In fact, the FDA advises pregnant women and young children to avoid tilefish entirely, but that same advice applies to older adults, especially those with heart, kidney, or neurological conditions. If you're eating for longevity, this is a fish to avoid entirely. Need an upgrade? Go with haddock or flounder. Both are low mercury, easy on the stomach, and versatile in recipes. So let's do a quick recap. Fish to limit or avoid: orange roughy, shark, farmed catfish, especially imported, swordfish, pangasius, swai, basa, tilefish, safer, better choices, wild salmon, Atlantic mackerel, halibut, haddock, sardines in moderation, Alaskan pollock. Getting older doesn't mean giving up the foods you love, but it does mean making smarter, more informed choices. And when it comes to fish, a few simple swaps can go a long way toward protecting your memory, your joints, and your long-term energy. So tell me, what fish are you thinking twice about now? Is there one you're planning to cut back on? Or maybe a new favorite you're ready to try? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing how these videos help you take charge of your health. And if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more honest, simple health tips coming your way every week. Take care of yourself. Your body deserves the very best. And that starts with what you put on your plate.